necessarily say I'm sleepy, but at the same time I know I'm gonna get sleepy during this video. So you could say ASMR, what if I go to sleep? Or you could say ASMR while asleep. Oh, wait, what? What? ASMR, sleepy ASMR. ASMR while being tired, ASMR while being sleepy. It's just so many different, like, oh my god, let's talk, since, I'm gonna be here just rambling. Let's talk about things that could help you improve if you want to become a YouTuber. And that is a path you can choose in life, Once you really realize how much freedom you have, twin. And it doesn't matter, I feel like, I've been looking around, seeing how many people have been just destroying, just literally destroying the, what do you call it, the artist side of things. Oh my god, this light literally pisses me off. I only plan to have it on for a little bit at the beginning to have a thumbnail, but this baby is going off. Back to the dark, where I reside, baby. Like I was saying, people are just destroying the, like, artistic, I wouldn't say underground scene, but just music scene. And, music in general, like, it's too much meme bullshit. Like, rapping just to get noticed type rapping going on, and not even rapping, fuck rapping, like just music making. Like, I don't even like to just say rap, because rapping is usually just like hip hop, and there's so many different types of music out there than just rap, bro. Like, I need to stop just saying that shit. But music making in general, like, it's just starting to become like a thing where people just do for the time being, for the little bit of notice that they get from it, from the little bit of attention they get from it, and it's not really enjoyable anymore. And it makes it harder for the people that actually try and actually, make things that, people would love to hear, would like to hear, need to hear, would enjoy hearing, and, not just some bullshit to make you laugh at the moment. Because, I've been noticing that I haven't been staying on songs as long as I usually do. Like, I've been, like, having, like, a song that I listen to for, like, a good 3 days straight, and then I probably won't listen to it for, like, the next month or so. Or, like, if I ever just, I might run back into it because it's in, like, a playlist. But, like, I don't know, I haven't had a song that's really been, like, that song that I just cannot let go since, like, a good 2022 for me, not gonna lie. 2022, 2023, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's happening. And, like, I'm realizing a lot of that with a lot of things, like, on YouTube. I just cannot find anything to fucking watch on YouTube. Like, I don't know what it is, but I can't find anything to watch on YouTube. And I literally have to let, like, shit marinate for a couple days for me, like, to have something to goddamn watch. And that shit be crazy, like, this shit be literally insane. And I'm just really trying to figure out what's going on, but I'm really just thinking that it's just really creating space for more opportunity, for more people to grow, more people to show, more people to, come into the light, more people to have, another change. I mean, not another change, more people to have, a change, more people to have a chance, and shit like that. And, it's all about how you really perceive, how you really look at it, how you really, use your POV. And that's what I really love. Like, everybody has, I wouldn't say a fair chance, but you have a chance at, how you get to choose how you want to look at it. And everybody has the opportunity, and I feel like that's what's really, best for all of us, having a good look at it, having a good look at it, because, having a good look will really take you farther than, any other look. Because on the real shit, a lot of people do things out here for just, the short-term things of it, the short-term effects, the short-term, qualifications. But remember, doing long-term is way better than short-term. I know it might feel like right now you're not, doing what you see your peers around you doing. You're not, on the same level as some other people. You're not, where they are. You're not where she at. You're not where he at. But don't be out there thinking, you need to hurry up. You need to rush. You need to get it going. You need to make something happen. You need to make something shake. Remember, your time comes when your time comes, and your time is your time. Remember, it's your time for a reason. Not nobody else's, not theirs, not his, not hers, not, not your mom's, not your dad's, not your grandparents, not your brothers, not your sisters. It's your time for a reason, and your time will come when your time is supposed to come. So always remember, don't rush it, don't trip about it. And, we just gotta make shit happen no matter what, no matter who really destroys and, makes it harder for us and makes the craft look like a joke. And I'm thinking, like, people are really out here making, like, just a lot of things look like a joke, like, just living in general, goddamn. And just the shit I be seeing it just baffles me. It baffles my fucking mind. But to turn this convo around, one thing we have not conversed about in a while, anime. One type of art that I don't think, well, oh my god, bro, people are trying to ruin this as well. Bro, why are people complaining? Like, well, I don't really be seeing the complaining. The only time I see it is other people talking about it. But I don't ever see it, like, face to face, like, actually, with my own eyes. A lot of people are saying that, people are hating on Solo Leveling. The last episode, episode 21, who knows what episode it'll be out by the time this video drops, but episode 21, because Jinwoo was crying. Like, what's wrong with people? Like, bro, the amount of amazing that show has produced is just outstanding, and the fact that somebody always finds something, like, okay, the voice actor in that one episode I can understand, but I don't see why you need to go so far as to hating it, because some people take hating and always finding that little thing that doesn't make it good enough, that doesn't make it great. There's always that person that needs to find that thing, and I feel like that person literally has something wrong with them. I feel like that person has been through things, has trauma, has been bullied, something has happened. But that's not really the important part of it. It's just, bro, that show is top tier, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can fight me about it. I would love to. It'll probably be a real fun, adventure for me. But I don't give a damn. Like, that show is, bro. That show is amazing. Like, bro, I was getting chills watching him. Well, listen, this could be a spoiler to you, but if you have not watched episode 21 of Solo Leveling, do not continue to what I'm about to say. Okay, so I said that slow enough. People be saying I'm talking 2 times speed and shit, so I made sure I said that a little bit slower so you can hear me. But when Jinwoo gave his mom the elixir of life, bro, I got chills, bro. Like, just seeing somebody work for something that they want and getting it, it's just, no matter the form, shape, or like the way it happens, like, just seeing it, it's just so mesmerizing to me and just so inspiring. And I don't care how you can hate on somebody. I told you ASMR while I'm sleeping. I don't know how you can hate on somebody for being happy, for being emotional. Like, who did they expect him to be? Like, I understand, all the motherfucking bosses he's been going against, been saying that he's not human, but he's still Jinwoo at the end of the day, my brother. And I'm not finna let nobody attack, nobody get on Jinwoo. I'm not finna let nobody say shit about Jinwoo on my brother. Like, no bullshit. Like, motherfuckers not finna attack Jinwoo. Like, that shit it's not sliding. Because that shit's crazy, but my nigga wanna cry. And people wanna get on his ass. Like, God forbid a motherfucker just wanna cry. And it's not like he cried cause some bullshit. He was crying because his mom woke up from eternal sleep. Like, are we serious, brother? Are we? Imagine your mama in we're talking about eternal sleep. Never to wake. Dunzo. And it's been 4 years. Where was you 4 years ago? Think about your mama going to sleep at that time 4 years ago and just now waking up right now. Like, bro, I don't blame him. And I don't get why people aren't thinking rationally instead of just hating. But I love that show, man. What I say, I can talk about it. If I wasn't tired, I could talk about that show for hours on end. But it ain't too much to really say. It's more to really look at, and I try not to ramble too much about Solo Leveling because I don't really want any bias. I don't really want any other opinions on the fact or of the matter, because some people just opinions be too much. It's just everywhere because some opinions don't. Goddamn, some opinions you don't fuck with. Some opinions you do fuck with. Some opinions be outrageous. Some opinions be making you think like, what the hell is going on in this person's head? And it's just like I seen this video of Chris next door and this girl on like a Ferris wheel, I think, and she was talking about who would you put first between me and your mom. I'm pretty sure she said at first. He said his mom. She gasped. Who knows why she gasped? Then she said me, your daughter, and your mom. He said the daughter, mom, then like realistic. And then she says, what? Like she's surprised by his answer. That's the first red flag. And then she's like, she says your wife's supposed to come. Well, she was saying wife in that instance. She wasn't saying like in the position she was in at the moment. She was saying if she was his wife. So she was saying your wife's supposed to come first, then your kids. Bitch, wait. Like some people's mindsets. And then she had the audacity to say his priorities was fucked up. And like Chris's argument was so valid. It's just like he was like, who brought me into this world? And it's just like you gotta think on some real shit. Like people really are like delusional. Like the fact that you think you can stand on a higher level than somebody's child, which would be your own child if you're somebody's wife, your child, and then the person that birthed you, the person you gave birth to, and the person that birthed you. I feel like those two connections right there can't be beat. Like I feel like there's no bond in the world that can beat those two connections because it's too deep. It's too deep. Like being birthed and doing the birthing, like it's too deep of a connection. Like those motherfuckers came out of you or you came out of them. Like that type of connection is OD deep. Like when we generally think about how deep that is, like the process, you come out of the man, you go into the woman, you sit inside of the woman for 9 months, my brother. And for those 9 months, you literally grow. Like, what? Like, to think, look, oh my God, bro, this shit is such a mind fuck. To think that somebody really set all this shit up. Like, really set all this shit up to where we progress, to where we get smarter, to where we just keep reaching new heights, to where, like, you really telling me that we was cavemen at one point? I'm just not. I'm not fully convinced that we had dinosaurs. I'm not fully convinced. Well, that's the thing. I'm a real, I like to be a believer more than a non-believer. But I don't, I don't know how to even, like, conceive the information of that the years will reach to 3,000 at one point. That years, that we have history notes and shit from years of, like, 1600s. And, like, bro, it's just so, like, I don't even know. I feel like a lot of shit that, we say happened, that we say went down, that we say, was our past history. I feel like a lot of that shit didn't even happen. Like, what if we made up a lot of shit? Like, what if we've been getting lied to this whole time and all the records of history is nothing but pure fraud? But no, some real shit, like, bro, dinosaurs. Like, if we had dinosaurs on Earth at one point, I just want to, like, really sit down and think, what the fuck could be on other planets? Like, bro, you telling me we held dinosaurs, and motherfuckers talk about dinosaurs very confidentially, so, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, there wasn't a chance that they was here. Let me stop bullshitting because, the drawings, the pictures, like, how motherfuckers come up with the ideas of zombies and vampires and aliens. And you telling me somebody just came up one day and just drew a picture of an alien? You telling me somebody just came up one day and came out and made the word alien, pronounced ALIEN out loud, made a definition for it? Like, dog, you're not finna tell me that somebody was just sitting in a room and was like, oh damn, let's make this mythical creature called an alien that lives outside the planet in outer space in a UFO, and now all of a sudden UFO sightings. It's too much of a choice. It's too much of a choice. Like, I just want an answer. I want an answer. I want a lot of answers. Like, it's just too much that hasn't been seen, that hasn't been found out, that isn't known. That's a nice one right there. It's too much that isn't known. Like how they say, I forgot how much of the sea that they say we haven't discovered. I don't remember how much percent. I'm not about to turn on my monitor because I don't feel like seeing any more lights in front of me. It's like 5 in the morning, I think. Some shit like that. But, like, bro, it's just crazy the things that we haven't done. And to think of how much time has passed and how much time still has to pass. Like, I don't know why the fuck I was sitting here thinking that once it gets to like 2099, it's gonna go to 30. But after 2099, it goes to 2100. Holy shit, brother. Like, when you seriously think about it, at the beginning of the 1000s, bro, do you know what the fuck, like, the world, oh my god, was that like the Roman times? I don't even know. I'm not that guy, you know, when it comes down to shit like that. I just focus on my time period. But no bullshit, like, on some real shit, like, think about, I was born in 2004. Think about 1004. Like, and I was thinking the other day, like, 2004, think about 3004. Whoa. Mind fuck. But now some real shit, like, we're really at the beginning of the 2000s. So once it gets to 3004, our time period now is gonna be complete fucking history. Like, oh my god. Bro. Damn, that's gonna be 1,000 years past Curry's time. Bro, that's crazy. Damn, you think people still gonna be talking about Curry then? Damn, man. That's crazy. Motherfuckers gonna be talking about LeBron. You think motherfuckers still gonna be talking about Michael Jordan? Damn. Like, bro, the shit that's going on now. Like, I wonder, like, the shit that's going on now, what will people still be talking? I mean, what of, like, the shit that's going on in, I would say, this decade, from 2000s to, I would say, like, 20, I'm gonna give it to 20, like 30, 20, 40. I wonder what out of those 40 years will be talked about, you know, in the next 100 years or so. Like, you know, there's always something from, like, each time period that's always remembered. Well, when you think about it, in 2001, 9/11, so yeah, that's gonna be talked about for a while. And you got the day, Memorial Day. I mean, what? The day is literally called 9/11. Fucking Memorial Day. You have 9/11 on September 11th, so yeah, that's gonna be talked about for, I'm pretty sure, forever. Damn, that's what? Dude, imagine 100 years from now on September 11th, do you think 100 years from now the calendar will still be this? Do you think the calendar will ever change? That is a fucking trip right there. What if they start adding more days? What, like, when you think about it, could we honestly do whatever we... Nah, I think that'd be too much work. Because we could change the clock. We could put we could put, damn, 24 hours in a day, dude. It just fits perfectly. What if we put like 20 hours in a day? Shit, like, bro, as humans, we could do whatever the fuck we want to do. The day could end. Nah. It just fits too perfectly. Like, who the fuck? Who did this shit, dude? Who did this shit, bro? Who the fuck sat around and said, oh, 24 hours in a day? Oh, damn. 24 hours. Split that in two. That's 12 hours. Damn. Now, we got the morning. We got the afternoon. We got the evening. We got nighttime. As a human, you're supposed to go to sleep around the nighttime. Wake up in the morning. Work throughout the day. Go back to sleep at the nighttime. Like, who the fuck decided to put 1 through 12 on the clock, but then 24 hours throughout the whole day? Well, damn, I did just say that. 24 split in its... That's kind of simple. Okay, take that back. Who the fuck decided to make the alphabet? That's a good one. That's like, bro, imagine waking up on Wednesday afternoon. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. I'm like, dude, I need to see the footage of that fucking conversation. Like, who the fuck just sat there and put, 26 letters together, then combined all 26 in millions of different orders? Holy shit, I'm about to literally boss. Like, when you sit there and actually question yourself, literally, I'm telling you, just like question yourself on these things and just realize of how much of a mind fuck it is. And it's like, it feels so good to think that intensely, but at the same time, it's just so like, knowing that you can't get an immediate answer, but at the same time, you won't get an answer anytime soon. And it's just like, it's amazing at the same time, because what if it does end up happening one day, end up getting an answer, and I would be like, what the fuck? Like, it's so many things that I want to answer on, and holy shit, like, that is insane. The fact that we all speak different languages. Like, don't you think it would have been easier if we was like all placed with the same language, but then different qualities? Like, we all look different and shit like that, but different languages, like, whether we had to separate with a barrier, like, that's such a, I don't know, it's so odd. Like, oh my god, I was thinking of that the other day. Like, I told y'all, and I don't remember when the fuck I said this, but I watched this somebody on I watched an ASMR channel. She is Russian. She's Russian, and she speaks Russian, or whatever. I use it. What you speak Russian? However you say, you know what I'm trying to get at. But and I was looking at, like, she was showing like the language, like the alphabet and shit, and boy, oh my god, that shit is it's such a mind fuck to just see how far and wide it just spreads. Like, and what I mean by spreading is, like, bro, you're telling me somebody sat down and made an alphabet for a whole nother language as well? Like, and then sing the alphabet for that language. Oh my fucking god. Like, the words, the letters, the shapes, it was such a mind boggle, just like being an English speaker and seeing that alphabet and hearing, like, what was coming out of her mouth and seeing the letters and, like, the shape she was showing. It just was not adding up. And, like, bro, that is such a twist right there. That it is such a twist, because, like, you never know. You never know, bro. You never know. And you never will know. Unless, like, I become Albert Einstein or some shit. Like, on some real shit. It's crazy. It's crazy how we really just live in and shit. We're really here. We're really existing, and we don't even know how. We don't even know how. Like, Adam and fucking Eve. Like, be fucking for real. Adam and fucking Eve. I'll be damned. Like, you telling me somebody start like, God, the first human, like, just saying those words just sounds so, it just sounds so game related. Like, this shit is honestly a fucking movie. What if, let me not go there, because then I'm gonna fuck my brain even more, because, you know, we make movies and shit, we make TV shows as humans, but what if we're living in our own Truman shows? Holy shit, man. This, you know, you never know. You never know. Just keep thinking. That's, you know, that's what I tell myself. Just keep thinking. Just keep thinking, because you never know what they could be doing to us, man. That's why I keep trying to use my brain to get stronger, and, you know, that's why I keep trying to find different ways to improve. Keep recording, keep uploading, keep being consistent, because, you know, gotta get that power, gotta gain that power, and no matter how, no matter which way, and that's the thing, you can do it all just by being yourself for real. And, you know, that's the route that I'm going to take. That's the route that I've completely chosen, and I'm completely okay with any outcome. You know, that's just how it has to be. To win, you gotta commit, and I've committed on being myself and letting that be in my career. And, you know, that sounds silly, and, you know, everything sounds silly until it works, and that's usually how it is. But, you know, I just, this one right here was, you know, this is how I speak when I'm sleeping. You know, a lot of conspiracies, a lot of, you know, whys and whats and hows and what the fucks. I just been chilling though, man. You know, I told y'all it's like 5 in the morning. I just got finished watching. I just watched the episode 21 of Solo Leveling, like, earlier. Oh shit, damn, I watched that at like 9 o'clock. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm just realizing how long I've been up. I'm sorry. I just finished watching Could Have Been Love season 4. Oh my god, I was thinking about that. Yeah, thinking about that, like, bro, like, realistically having a love show for yourself, like, to think that having enough power, you really can do anything you want. And it's just so crazy, like, what I'd say about, you know, just being yourself. When you think of, you know, Drewski is literally just being himself every day. And that's what I tell y'all, bro. You never know where your personality can take you. You never know what it can do for you. And you never know until you try. And one thing that I've realized is, one thing that could be holding you back is the people you know, the people you're around, the people that, you know, the people's opinions that matter to you. You know, the people's eyes that matter to you, the people, you know, that look at you, that you want to look good for. Those people might be in the way, because, you know, you might get a little shy, you might get a little held back, you might get a little bit scared, because, you know, you don't want those people to see you acting out of your shell or acting out of the ordinary that you wouldn't usually act, because you've been holding off until now. And, you know, I know exactly how that feels, man. You know, I failed off for a while, and, you know, it's because I wanted to keep a certain image. I didn't want to look like I was, you know, some fool online, but that's not what it really was. Like, I never realized, you know, that I was judging myself, and, you know, I wasn't being judged by others. I was just judging myself. Like, that's all it was. I was judging myself and assuming things and jumping to conclusions and worried about things that didn't even exist. And, you know, I was scared to be myself, man. I can admit that fully. I was scared to be myself, and that was a really bitch. I just cursed on accident, like it's getting that bad. A really big crutch on me, and, you know, I'm so glad that I got over it. And, you know, well, let me not say that. I'm not just gonna jump and say I got over it, but, you know, I'm getting over it. You know, I'm just doing what I want lately, and not in like a sassy way or like a, you know, bitch please way, but just like a, you know, just in an enjoyable way, in a free type of way. You know, that's what it's about, man. Being free and, you know, enjoying this shit, living this shit, and having fun with this shit. But one thing I'm starting really doing is having more talks like this, because I never really realized that, like, maybe I'm just not the trigger type of ASMR channel, and maybe I'm just more of the keep it real with you and chat with you type of ASMR channel. And there's nothing wrong with that, and I never really realized that, like, rambling and yapping is what I really look for in an ASMR video. And that's what I really put into, like, my art and my creations. You can consider this art in a certain way, but like in my creations I really put into it what I like to see, like, myself. Like, in my music I usually like make what I would like to hear myself. And oh my god, let me tell y'all, bro, I just cooked up I might have to play that motherfucker. I just cooked up a banger. I mean, like, a banger. Like, I'm really fucking with this one. And oh my god, I'm just so, like, happy for myself and, like, the growth that is really going. I mean, I was about to fucking, something was stuck in my throat. I had a frog in my throat and I was about to fucking cough, but I didn't fucking cough, and it made me fucking shut up, fuck my fucking damn words. But I'm really happy for the direction I'm going, and how I'm getting so much better every day. With the practice and the repetition, and it's really making perfect. And I love how I didn't give up, and I found something that I really love doing, and I really enjoy doing no matter what. Like, how I'm feeling, I can go record, and I feel good. I feel great. I feel amazing, and it just changes everything. It just changes the game up for real, because, like, I didn't really used to have a lot of things I could run to, I can go to, I can do to enjoy myself, unless it was like with someone else. I was never really into, like, being alone. But I wanted to be alone when I wasn't alone. But now that I am alone, I wouldn't necessarily say that I don't want to be alone, but, like, I feel like, what can I say that really goes with what I'm saying? I feel like it's more of, I just want to talk more now that I am alone. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not that, like, I want to be, with company. It's just now that I am alone, it feels like I want to express myself more. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. But, like, I'm learning how to, like, deal with things like that, because at the same time of wanting to, I know that I have other things to focus on. I'm not worried about trying to connect with other people, but I'm not pushing people away at the same time. You know what I mean? I'm just letting things happen for how they will happen. So if things happen, if people come around, if people leave, people stay, if I go, if I stay, that's how it happens. That's how it's gotta be. And I'm not stressing about it. I'm not worried about it. If I gotta sit by myself, if I gotta talk to y'all every day, shit, I'm not complaining. But I just know there's going to be a day where all that changes, where everything gets better, where everything works out. Because my brother Luffy, he would say the same thing. It's gonna work out. Probably. But nah, I know my brother Hostile would not give up. And I know my brother Tanjiro would fight until the end. And that's exactly why I keep going, because I know they wouldn't give up, and I know they would keep fighting, and I know they would not back down. And that's what's so inspiring by anime, because I can really just think about moments like that and think about those shows, and it really does put a fire into me. Like, it really does light me up, and it really does make me keep going. Because, like, when you enjoy something and you have such a high level of interest and respect for it, I promise you, to push you forward. Like, let's say you really respect, like, one of your parents, and they give you like a motivational speech, or like they really like let you know to keep your head up or some shit. Like, it's really gonna like make you want to keep going. Like, when you really have a lot of respect for something, no matter what it is, no matter what type of form, shape, I'm telling you, bro, it's a really good thing to look at for motivation. So, like, whatever you really respect, bro, try to find some type of source of motivation from it, and keep that thing near you. Keep it near you. Keep it near you. Keep it near you, and don't let it go. Don't let it go. Like, I'll never let go of my anime. I'm gonna be watching anime. And I'm not gonna be in no fucking nursing home. I'm gonna be in a mansion when I'm 70 years old, 80 years old, on some chill shit, on a lake. If not on a lake, shit, I'm probably gonna be in like Bora Bora or some shit. But, like, I promise you, by the time I'm 70, 80, bro, by the time I'm 50, 60, I'm not doing shit. Like, as soon as I hit 50, from 50 to 100, I'm not doing shit. I need to stack up, rack up as much money as I can till I get to 50 years old. By the time I hit 50 years old, I'm not doing shit. I don't want to work for shit. I don't want to do shit. I want to have my money, and I want to just live the rest of my 50 years out completely free. Like, I mean, completely free. Like, I'm talking about all bills paid, everything paid, hair slayed. I'm talking about nails done, on fleek. But on some real shit, like, that would be a nice, like, a nice piece of success right there. And like on some real shit, it's not even like that I have to like stack it up until I'm 50. Shit, I can complete that dream by the time I'm 30, and that's what's crazy about chance, twin. Risk and all that shit, sacrificing, like, bro. Any of y'all out there that's watching this, and you know, if you're young, if you're around my age, you know, 18 through like, let's say a good 25-ish, bro. Even if you're about 25, bro, it does not matter. Bro, take that time to sacrifice for what you love doing, for what you feel like is your forte, for what you feel like you have the most interest in, because I promise you, you will put the most work in what you have interest in. If you're doing a job that you do not enjoy, you're not going to try your best to be the best, because you don't enjoy it, you don't even like what you're doing. Why would you try to be the best at something you don't even like? I'm telling you, twin, find an interest and put your heart and soul into it. Find a way for the interest to get you paid. Best of both worlds collide. Who can tell you shit? Who can tell you shit? Who can tell you shit? Because I'm telling you, anything that you enjoy doing, I promise you 9 times out of 10 you can get paid for doing it. And it does not, like, you don't even have to do it for the money. Money will probably find a way to meet you. Like, it's just so crazy of how, you know, everything eventually leads to fucking money. And like, you don't want to seem like a money whore, a money hog, but you gotta be one. Like, I'm putting my hands down. I'm not fighting anymore. You gotta be one. You gotta be one. Because I never was a money guy. I don't know what it was. Like, I just never was a money guy as a kid. I didn't give a damn how much money my parents had. Growing up, I didn't give a damn how much money my parents had. Shit, in middle school, high school, I didn't give a damn how much money my parents had. I wouldn't even necessarily, I'm be honest, I asked for shit, of course, growing up, and you know, shit like that, because, I mean, who didn't? But at the same time, I wasn't asking for everything. I wasn't going crazy. I wasn't, you know, spamming shit. At a certain point, I really just stopped talking. So, you know, it really ended at like, I would say a good, 14, maybe 13 for me, of like really communicating for real. But, you know, other than that, you know, I wasn't really like going crazy asking for everything in the world. I would just ask for something like if I felt like, you know, I really wanted it or felt like I needed it. But at the same time, you know, it wasn't really ever a thing for me to like, I started like gaining a thing of a feeling of like feeling like I'm doing too much when I'm asking. And you know, I hated that, bro. Oh my god, I hated that. I started gaining that because like I feel like when you're younger, you're supposed to like feel comfortable being able to ask things, ask questions, ask for things, ask about things. And it's just like, bro, I started feeling like I was being needy. And you know, I was young, and oh my god, I feel like I'm getting off track. I feel like I was going a different direction with that story, but then it started getting real, not, I wouldn't say personal, but not really sad, but just like, you know, it's just, I honestly am sleep talking at this point. I don't even know if I'm awake, but shit, I'm here, so I must be. Let's try to get a real good understanding of what's going on here. I've completely got what I was talking about, twin. So that's a good understanding right there. How though? How, Sway? Oh, I was talking about asking for shit. But I had a different motive for that conversation. But that's what I forgot. I forgot the motive for the conversation. But I did remember that I was talking about asking for shit. But yeah, you know, it became a thing for me that I didn't really want to do too much, and it started to build up to me feeling like I was always, you know, doing too much whenever I asked for something. So I started fighting all of that and just pushing it down, you know, to never ask for anything again. Wait, I was talking about money. Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm so damn stupid. Get my brain together. You know, I was never really one to give a damn about money. that's what the motive was. I was saying I didn't care about how much money the people around me or I had, but I'm not really that old, so I can't really say too much about the money I had. But at the same time, I didn't really care, and I still don't care. I only care right now is because only reason I care now because I have to pay bills. But like, especially before I had to pay bills, bro, I didn't give a damn, bro. I didn't give a damn about how much money I had, how much fucking bankroll, whatever you wanna fucking call it. Like, bro, I was just living life, and like, I never really realized how much I took for granted at those times. But I promise you, I won't do it ever again. Hey, experience is a motherfucker, and that motherfucker teach you. I won't do it ever again. And next time I get the chance to experience freedom like that, where I got everything settled, where I don't feel like I'm paying bills because I got them motherfuckers paid to the extreme. Boy, I promise you, I'm gonna lay back, kick my feet, turn on some good old Jace, and call it a motherfucking day. Call it a motherfucking night. Call it a motherfucking yeah. If so, shit, I'ma call it top of the world, top of the morning to you. Nah, but hey, I think I'm, about to croak over, some real shit. But I'm finna go hit the Benjamin and pass out. Who knows what else I'm gonna indulge into, but boy, I know I need to indulge my ass into some sleep. I need to finish the Dressrosa arc. Rewatching that right now. I just be doing shit. Wipe your nose, slap. Let's go to sleep. Get it.